live. I am late, but we are live. Legacy, first one in here, followed by Pish Posh, Lord Shadow, Chris, Game Central, Efren Shadow. Wait, what? No. I read that wrong. There's not two shadows in here. What's up, everybody? What's up, Dicer, Bido, Xanity? Just so you guys know, we've got Kamran on the line right now as well. Oh, damn. I just realized I don't have it set up so that they can hear you. Oh man, I thought I was good to go. Alright, hang on. Art of Cast, 8 minutes. I know, dude, I know. Bing's info, what's up? You'd think with all the time that I was late, I would have had everything set to go. Give me a minute here, guys. I have to refigure out how to do this every single time.
A new sponsor.
Okay, they should be able to hear you now.
How's it going, guys?
And yeah, there is a new sponsor. Oh man, I never know how to say your name. I heard Dave say your name earlier today, actually, and he said pas de deux or something like that. I always said it as pass de deux. I don't know, Dave. I'm sure Dave says it correct, but yeah. Thank you very much. Welcome, and please enjoy your banana. Appreciate you sponsoring the stream like that. I'm still trying to get things a little bit set up here, guys. I have to actually reset air server real quick. Let me know if you guys can hear Kamran. If you guys want to... Wait, let me type something in the chat too. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Kamran, say something. Let's see if...
yeah, they can hear me. Legacy.
Alright, cool. Nice.
Oh, Legacy's here. No more house drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's it going, guys? Y'all ready to look at some spreadsheets and talk some numbers and units? We're still resetting the air server.
Yeah. I think I've got it, except I gotta change the sound real quick.
Oh, mate. Really figuring this out. On the air.
Dude, it's not easy, man. I have to change like every setting. It
I
sucks.
believe it, man. I tried to do a test live stream one day. My laptop crashed. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it streamed at all. So yeah, kudos to you for actually streaming and being consistent with it.
All right, I think we've got all sounds, so I think we're good on all fronts now. I don't know. Can you guys hear, like, if I go through the menu? Hear that a little bit? Probably can. I think I hear it in my headphones. So yeah, it probably doesn't matter all that much anyway. But yeah, I think we're good here now, guys. I think we're good now. BG, you're more bald than usual. Yeah, Demiak, I trimmed up a little bit. Trimmed it. When are you gonna open up that 5-star rank up gem? Legacy, I already did. I got Mystic, actually. I have no one to use it on. I mean, I could feed it to Unstoppable Colossus, but I'm gonna wait. I don't get Mystic Catalyst at all, so yeah. In the off chance that I pull a good Mystic Champion that I want to take up to rank 4, that's 3 out of the 7 Catalysts down. Who's Kamran? What's up, Grand Scheme?
Yeah, Mystic. It's such a critical class that like every rank up decisions you make, it just has so much impact on your progression.
Pretty much. Still trying to get that 4-star magic ranked up.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about some magic too.
Ooh,
Oh
some
yeah.
magicking. All right.
So a little intro on me. I'm an aerospace engineer by day, banana enthusiast by night. Uh, I'm a member for Loki. Joined maybe a month and a half ago, and yeah, um, I have a little bit of experience with Labyrinth, and I'm here to help the Banana Man make good decisions in life and in game, mainly in life. Don't
He's
have a
gonna
kid.
he's gonna first instruct me how to eat the banana,
Oh
and
yeah,
then Labyrinth of Legends.
the peeling part, very important.
It is
Just
crucial,
so
right?
yeah, indeed.
All right, let me tweet Kabam in usual fashion here. Holy crap, I have a lot of windows open. Why are all these windows open still? I got a bunch of YouTube pages open. This can go over here. Alright.
Quick chat. That's one way of doing it. You know, there are many ways of prepping the banana.
Oh god, this is getting bad already. You kidding me? Okay. Should that be tonight's tweet? There are many ways to prep a banana. Dear at Marvel Champions. I want what should tonight's tweet be?
Don't ask me, man.
Just got Kingpin. Is he worth awakening? I think so. Yes. I mean, I would give him a skill gem for sure. Generic, it's kind of debatable. BG, I have a paper due in 48 hours. I'm like 70% done. Should I do arena or work on the paper? I know the obvious answer, but there's arena wins, arena combat, and science combat going on.
Oh,
Dude, the obvious answer is you have 48 hours left. What the hell are you worried about, man? Play arena until the 48th hour hits.
maybe the 47th. Just overtime it.
Well, yeah, if you want to be a nerd about it.
That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
I guess you're gonna copy the paths here. Well, you're not. I mean, you're not gonna really be copying me exactly.
Um, After we are done discussing some of the paths here, um, the path choices are very different for each person depending on their champs, and what level of intercepting they have, and we'll get to all the intercepting goodness as well.
I popped open one of those spreadsheets they had, and it said like must intercept or something like that, and I was just thinking like, that ain't happening.
It will. We'll talk.
Marcus, you saying I should make a parody of Analyzer's workout video? It would just be me lifting bananas, I guess.
I'd watch that.
You laughed so hard at the Analyzer workout thing? Why? Was it funny? I watched for like a minute just to see what he was doing, but it didn't look like it was a funny thing, right? He was just working out, showing people what he does or whatever. Dice, you're thinking about going for the shortest path first rather than the easy path? Thoughts?
Oh, don't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on your champs, but don't do that.
He's got Star-Lord.
But the short path has Jane Foster on it.
Is Jane Foster really that hard?
Oh,
That's one you said. All right. Well, actually, let's save that. Let me get this
yeah.
damn tweet out of the way. Give me 1 second, guys. I forgot I have to move something over. I'm gonna hide the Twitter real quick. Okay. There we go. Alright, I guess I'll just say, please join me in welcoming Kamran to the stream. I don't know, this is a very boring tweet, but I'm still gonna say it. To discuss the Labyrinth. P.S. I am. Damn it! I am now live.
I am, damn it.
Tweet. All right. Let's get out of here. All right. So I do have I have a map open. I came slightly prepared, and then I have this nifty map open.
Hello.
It's not the Infobot GM made map, just because I like the way that this one looks. But we can look at any map really.
The resolution in that one. My
It's
laptop
nice,
also
right?
crashed on that one. I need a new laptop, man.
It sounds like it, man. But yeah, I like this map. I think this is
Oh, yeah.
I think this is my favorite map. It's beautiful. Is there a way to only go through Venom Pool once? I thought somebody said there's a way to go through them one time. Is that the preferred way, or is it is it really preferred 2 times?
So we'll I feel like I do have notes with me. I wrote down notes on this. So a big shout out to GM for just that map is such a lifesaver. It has saved so many people from having to go through Labyrinth like an 8 just to 100% it.
Yeah.
So basically in the map, in the Infobot map, you have done path 1 minus the Spidey so far.
Correct.
So you have gone through the Colossus shortcut.
Yeah.
And so path 2 is basically the shortest one. It has Star-Lord, Jane Foster, OG Vision, Thor, Electro, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, and Rocket. And based on the assignments I wrote down for you in the spreadsheet, you will only go through Venom Pool once and Juggernaut once.
Oh, okay. I didn't look at that yet. All right, cool.
Which I feel is ideal for anyone that doesn't have a Star-Lord.
Yeah, I mean, especially because Venompool, he just shrugs off all the bleeds, right?
He shrugs off all the bleeds, but like that's not the biggest problem. His big region is for 200,000, and you can't prevent that from happening by building up combos with Gwenpool.
Yeah.
Because apparently offensive ability, which is very confusing. Like it's a passive trigger. Why would it be offensive?
Well, there's certain passive things that they're not considered defensive abilities. They're just considered passive or something like that.
He gets thorns. He gets like a passive power gain.
Wait, you can't even get rid of the thorns either with Gwenpool, or is that not known?
Gwenpool, like the thorns is still happening, but you wouldn't take damage. Probably, yeah.
Interesting.
I feel like we should put a link to the maps, to the big one and to the GM one.
All right, I'm gonna link the one that I'm looking at right now, and then I'll open up the GM's map. Yeah, by the way, guys, tonight, if you couldn't tell, this is probably not the best night to be asking like the normal questions, but we can definitely talk about some Labyrinth stuffs.
Any banana questions, all welcome.
Yes, those are also welcome.
Always.
All right, I'm gonna open up on my phone. I'm gonna leave that open. I'm gonna open up on my phone the stuff that you made. Give me a second here. Actually, how are we doing in AQ? Should I jump in AQ or anything? I didn't look
You're
at
fine.
AQ yet.
You're fine. I don't think you'll have energy to get to the next node. I'll
Okay.
clear Black Bolt and then you eventually take Scarlet.
Yeah, I
I
still have to if like the path to the now dead Hyperion is not clear, I still have to do that too.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Um,
Strange is down yet. Um,
all right, you know what? Let me do that right now then before I forget. Cut to in game real quick. Sacrifice your crossbones to Doctor Strange. You already did it, Mo Battleships? Oh, he's still there. Oh man, I could have taken it. JK's in there. Alright, let me just make sure that he gets through.
oh man, JK's pretty low as well. Um, you're pretty good at evading that Strange L2. That's not an easy thing to evade.
I mean, you've seen me miss it a bunch of times too. So,
Oh, I
but
miss it all the time.
it's not too bad. It's
Don't move up yet, so I can take the next one, and then you can take Scarlet and Civil Warrior and have time for Global tonight.
alright. I'll just
Yeah.
sit tight then. Looks like I didn't need to be in here at all. Alright, let me check my phone. Let me see the paths that you made and everything. How hard is map 6 compared to map 5? Aaron C, it's not much of a difference. Well, I mean it's harder, but it's like if you can convince your alliance to try it on day 1, you know, it's comparable to like day 5 of map 5 kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They actually, I think they intended to do it that way, where it's like almost just like a day 6 of map 5. Alright, so what should I pop open first? Should we go to the maps that GM has, or just go to the spreadsheets, or
So,
exactly?
if we can go to the spreadsheets first,
Sure.
so we can discuss the lanes and the changes I made to the GM maps. Some of them might not be ideal, but then again, I'm not sure how confident you are at fighting a Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen?
She's a massive pain in Labyrinth.
Seriously?
Yep.
Even with what's her ability?
That evade off of the level 1, you can't cancel that with Grumple. That's a evade buff, like similar to
if that's all it is, though, I don't really care about that. That's fine. Getting her to her special 2 is not that bad.
You can take the Colossus shortcut.
I mean, yeah, I still probably rather take the Colossus shortcut just because, you know, like it's gonna be a super long fight, but fighting through vision is already like a bleed immune, and that sucks in itself, and Cyclops and everything, class disadvantage and stuff. But all right, anyway, let's. So I've got the phone open right now. This looks pretty good actually. My head's covering some of it, but I see that path 1 you already have grayed out, which is nice. What are these colors, by the way? I was curious about these colors.
Oh, they're very much color coded. Yeah, that's so so the colors are basically the champs that I would recommend you doing it with. The red ones are just great for Gwumpool. You need Gwumpool for those. You'll have a good time with Gwumpool. The blue ones, the light blue ones, they're not ideal for Gwumpool. They're basically the bleed immunes and the champs that shrug stuff off. And the green ones, you can't do this with Gwenpool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Curious about Doctor Strange. Why is that one? Does he shrug off like the bleeds and armor break and stuff, guys?
No, but Doctor Strange can be dealt with a lot more easily if you have an actual power control champ.
I guess so.
Yeah. So Gwenpool doesn't really do much against Doctor Strange.
All right. Let me. I gotta put your name on screen here. Doobs is freaking yelling at me. Freaking Doobs. Let me see. Is there a way to copy this? There is. Oh, crap. Maybe not.
Just put the first name or whatever you want.
I mean, alright, so just talking about the Doctor Strange thing more, though. I don't really have a high-level power controller. Honestly, I might just want to run that with Gwenpool. Just for the
Yeah,
extra damage.
I can see that. I can see that happen.
It would be such a long fight otherwise.
455 magic, man. The eventual 455 magic.
Yeah.
But you know, you're not planning on doing this just super soon, so.
Well, no, you're probably right. I'm probably not, but
Yeah.
I might. You never know.
Oh, well.
Alright.
Quick shot. You can power lock Doctor Strange. Not with Gwenpool though. Gwenpool doesn't control passive power gains, so you know, any actual power lock that's not an enervate would lock his power. I see this question a lot of how many units the easy path would take with a 5-star stalwart, and it really depends. So even with a 455 stalwart, it's actually really worth it to take in Archangel to deal with Magic and Ant-Man, because anyone who has gone through those fights with Star-Lord, those are just huge nightmares. Even a 550 Archangel can cut down your cost by around 40%. Yeah. With an Archangel, you can reliably get through the easy path with a 455 Stalwart with around 2,000 units. If you can, you know, intercept and the usual stuff.
All right.
Maybe a bit more now that Unstoppable Colossus fixed.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna. That's funny that you mentioned that. I was thinking about that. I was thinking, you know, about Labyrinth, of course, and I was thinking like when people say Kabam only fixes the bugs that like they're fast to fix bugs that help the players, and I was just thinking like, damn, how long was that Unstoppable Colossus bugged for? Kind of forgot about that dude until I was you know, looking at the map.
They did, however, fix the little bug that caused Magic and Labyrinth to kill herself really fast. That bug was active for like one or 2 days.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people. I never even knew exactly what the bug was, but I heard of, maybe not a lot of people, but I heard of a few people doing it, at least.
Well, there are quite a few abbreviations in the spreadsheet, AOUV is Age of Ultron Vision, and SMM is Spider-Man Miles Morales, and um, OGV is OG Vision,
Okay.
Venom Pool, and
So
stuff of classes.
so the
Oh,
next path
oh,
that I would do though, I already know the next path. We've kind of talked about it a little bit on
mhm.
stream before I have at least. Uh, wait. Bido just sent $2 over saying, Bart, can you mute your mic and have Cameron Folly host? Wow.
Thanks, man.
Really,
I
Bido?
appreciate
Really? Is this about the wrench again?
it's always about the match.
Of course, now I have to give you the big D with that insult. Alright, hold on. Thank you very much for your $2, dude. Um, the next path that I want to take though is I guess what is it, path 6 on the list here with X23.
And Agent Venom?
Oh wait, is Ancient Venom on there?
Yep.
Oh crap, I didn't see that. Alright, well, what I wanted to do, what I was planning on doing at least, let me know if this messes up the plans that you have laid out at all. Going back to the map
Mhm.
on screen here. I was just going to take basically the easy path, but then Spider-Man and X23 at the same time. Since if I rank up Archangel, I'd be well equipped to take out X23, and Spider-Man. That's not going to be tough with Gwenpool.
See, so here's a problem with it. Um, Labyrinth basically takes seven, goes to complete,
Yeah.
because there is sections of it that aren't covered in any of the other lanes.
Mhm.
So, for example, there's the little Agent Venom line there.
Right.
Another one of them is the little Kamala line on the other side, and those two are the main causes that actually Labyrinth takes 7 paths rather than 5.
Okay.
Bido, I've cleared many a paths, maybe too many. Um, so so those little lanes, you gotta clear them if you wanna do it efficiently and not have to go through it 8 times.
Okay.
So you have already basically taken the easy path,
Right.
and you will take the Star-Lord, detour quite a few times. I have a second sheet there. If you go there, it's like the number of times you actually fight each fight,
Okay.
and you can basically see.
But I mean, I have to go around that easy path one more time, regardless, to take on X23 and Spider-Man, right?
Yep.
So what's the plan with the X23 path with Agent Venom being in there, or are both of those?
X23. I put X23, Agent Venom, and OG Spider-Man in the same lane, because OG Spider-Man was originally uh, in the first path based on the GM maps.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I see those. So Agent Venom, if I looking back at the map, if I go through Agent Venom, that's still the only time I would ever have to go through him then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because then
Agent Venom would also be once.
the next time I take the what's like the light blue on this map here, um, it would like I would just not take this little section that
Yeah,
had him,
yeah.
right? And I'd basically just go around, fight Abomination kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That Agent Venom, I've heard people say is pretty tough. What's your opinion on it? Pretty tough fight?
Um, Asian Venom is an interesting fight.
Just for
You
people who
gotta
don't
be.
know, let me just read off the ability for people who don't know what he does. Uh, Throughout the fight, when combatants strike their opponent, they apply a timer that lasts for 3 seconds. The only way to remove the timer is to strike back and transfer it to the attacked combatant. If the timer runs out, the combatant with the timer receives a debuff that incinerates 25% of the opponent's health as direct damage over 3 seconds. Basically like mini Bane, right?
Yep, and it's great because he always shrugs it off. You never
Yeah,
shrug it off.
yeah.
Uh, it's an interesting fight. It's very fast paced. You gotta be able to get an in after the SP2s without having to parry him.
Okay.
And about Iceman on Asian Venom, uh, I have done the fight with Iceman. Uh, in maybe 3 months ago. And back then, I remember it going very smoothly. And then I recently saw a screenshot of Iceman actually getting incinerated by him. I'm not sure if it's a bug. I'm not sure if it'll be there when you go in there. So I wouldn't recommend bringing Iceman
I don't
because
think.
you're gonna have to bring Archangel anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think my lineup could support it anyway because I have to. I mean, technically I could not bring in Wolverine, but I'd lose a lot of synergies if I didn't include him, because I could just bring in like Magneto, Cyclops, and that would cover my plus attack.
Yeah,
But it'd be nice if I could. I mean, actually, Iceman does get synergies with Magneto, I think, so it wouldn't be all that bad
Iceman
if
gets
it
a crit
worked.
rate, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's crit. Yeah, but
But the fight is not as bad as people make it seem because it's Bane, but it also takes into account if you hit Asian Venom on his block.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, this wasn't one of the fights that I was too worried about, but then everybody kept saying it was like pretty tough.
Also, your damage output would be very gimped because he also has like 3.3 million health, and he will shrug up every bleed basically.
Yeah, no, I know the fight's gonna be super long because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't reliably, even if he did not shrug off the armor break for my special 3, I'm not gonna be able to keep a bleed on him to refresh it probably. So that's gonna go away the few times that it does stick when he uses special 3. So
Demiak, Asian Venom, the incinerate, it's it's based on total health, and I also really feel like it scales with the labyrinth, with the labyrinth um, enigmatic, which if you get into the fight with lower health, you'll have problems. I see people saying Ultron in Labyrinth is a bad, is a tough fight. I don't think you'll have a problem with him because of Grumple.
let me see what Ultron's. I can't remember what his is.
He His enigmatic is basically like an enhanced uh energy resistance.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem then. 90%
Yeah,
energy resistance and takes no damage from energy-based special 1 and 2 attacks. I don't care about that at all.
and you would be turning off his evade,
Yeah,
his non-labyrinth evade.
yeah, and that's the
And
only thing that makes him annoying because his special 1 and special 2 are both easy to dodge, even though I'm not really gonna push him to a special 2. But
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure he has a buttload of health though, since he's one of the
Oh yeah.
main dudes. Yeah.
Every enigmatic boss except for X-23, Spider-Man, Electro, Groot, all the other ones have a lot of health. I feel like Electro is at 2.2.
I think Black Panther also doesn't have 3.2, right?
Civil
Isn't he?
War, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an easy fight. Um, That's another fight you can't use Gwenpool for.
Just because of the stuns, right? Not
Oh
even
yeah,
because of his enigmatic.
yeah.
I'll probably risk it.
What?
I don't know. Maybe maybe I won't. Um, who do you recommend for that fight?
So we'll get into all of that. So in the current state where you're at, just assuming you're gonna get into Labyrinth tonight and finish it 100% tonight,
Hmm.
I would say, yeah, you're gonna do it totally, man. Um, I would say Hulk is a good option for a lot of the less ideal matchups for Gwenpool, especially like Magneto, Abomination, uh, Black Panther Civil War. Can just keep Hulk at very low health.
Yeah. Oh man, Magneto's gonna be a pain. Yeah, there's no way I could take in
Oh,
Gwenpool
you,
for that.
yeah, there's you you'll get
Oh,
wrecked.
I just looked
No
over at
Gwenpool.
the enigmatic for people who can't read this because it is super tiny on the screen. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's the only bad part about this
Uh,
map that I'm looking at. It says Magneto begins the fight with 1 bar of power, which is fine. But enemies reliant on metal suffer 100% reduced ability accuracy and are stunned for 5 seconds when magnetized. And I'm like, yeah, Magneto, he magnetizes Gwenpool, so
yep.
those little swords.
I can go over the all the different enigmatics. Um, Real quick. Abomination is just poison, just a lot of poison. Agent Venom, Fury discussed that. Blue Cyclops. That's a that's a super tricky enigmatic. You wouldn't be able to block against him at all.
His regular attacks, even, you're saying, right?
Oh yeah, he he's brutal. You will have to either take a champion there that has high DPS and just bait the SP1 continually and intercept after that.
I was
Or power
thinking,
lock him and
yeah, I was
intercept.
thinking I could just get my special 2 on him
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do that.
You still wouldn't be able to, take, block stuff afterwards. He gets to SP1 once and then that's it.
Um, what about if I push him to his because it says on here if you
Yeah,
get him to his special 2,
it goes
does he
away.
it
But
goes away? Okay.
how would you push him to a special two if you can't block him? You can't parry him. You can't
Hmm.
intercept him when he has a special one.
That's true. That does sound tough. And even if I saved up a special 3, because I could do it with a special 3, but then how am I supposed to get to my special 2 in time?
Yeah. So
So,
I have put him at in a rating where you'd be fighting him 3 times because he's considerably easier than Venompool and Juggernaut because those fights are just brutal. Uh, Black Panther Civil War is just some extra armor. Black Widow. Now Black Widow is an interesting one. I'm not sure how Gwenpool would actually interact with this. Maybe we can ask B Manny if he has done that fight uh with Gwenpool because Black Widow gains these charges after his special 1 and 2, that you basically can't get an in afterwards, like right after the special.
what are your thoughts on
So
using like Archangel for that or something
Archangel
for Black Widow?
for the Black Widow fight,
Because if I just
that's fine.
block a lot or something.
It's gonna be like 150, 120 hits with full suicides. You can take off maybe like 500k easily. Plus, you would end up like spending less on uh, heal potions because it's a 4-star.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I should talk to B Manny about this because I know he said, uh, like some of their abilities got turned off or something like that, and then a lot of them didn't. I don't know which ones did.
People are saying you can get an in after Black Widow's L2. Um, it's very iffy. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, because the L2 actually lasts longer, the animation. So basically, you can, finesse a in afterwards.
Is that just like one attack though, or like as if you're fighting like an unstoppable enemy where you can attack them?
No, you can, full combo them.
Huh. That's weird. All right. Oh, B Manny has a vid against Black Widow. Okay, I didn't realize that, Dubes. Okay, that's cool.
So he does get an in after the. I'm not sure if Gwenpool actually would turn off the. Let's see what the chat's saying.
Looks like the Imperious one has already done it too.
Yeah. So the SP2, she actually does like a lingering, kickback. So the 3 seconds timer for the shock buff on her, it sometimes expires, but then if you go in too fast, you'll still get the stun.
I mean, in any case, I'm really not that worried about Black Widow because, I'd miss out on some openings or whatever if I couldn't attack fast enough after a special. But I don't think it really matters. She doesn't hit that hard. I could just bait out heavy attacks all day, and I wouldn't care all that much. It would take more resources, but
healing up and such.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Brian's torn. Should he listen to his friend or chat? Dun dun dun. What? Listening to everybody.
My apologies. My
all
lady
good.
just came home. All right.
Do you need to go for a few minutes or something, or?
No, it's all good.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's like so that's for sure the next path I'm gonna take then. Were there any other alterations then? So it's Agent Venom, and then basically the normal path, the easy path.
In the usual infobot lanes, you basically have to go through Venom Pool twice.
Yeah.
But then I set it up so that you would go through Miles Morales and Black Widow twice.
Okay.
Well, 3 times. Black Widow 4 times. I feel like those fights are still easier than Venom Pool.
That's fine with me. I don't. Yeah, Venom Pool. He sounds like he's the most annoying, especially for Gwenpool. Even though his abilities are not difficult to dodge, but it just sounds like with him shrugging off everything and healing and stuff, it sounds like that's gonna be such a pain. So yeah.
The shrug off isn't also for Venom Pool. Kamala also does it.
Yeah, Kamala. I thought it was is both of them or
both of them.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Like Kamala, I'm a little bit scared about her because it goes into Fury, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And since I block a lot, that's gonna start really ramping up her damage.
So, going off of this and getting into intercepts, the favorite topic here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt and explain how, the typical intercept would work.
I mean, well, hold on. First, before you go into that, are you talking about like the attack while blocking, back off, and then attack, like right away kind of thing when they're against the wall?
Yes. So you were saying that you don't want to learn that because it's basically predictable AI behavior. But I did send you like a few videos of me fighting in arena, and me also fighting in Labyrinth versus Red Hulk with Gwampool. Uh, and it's not exactly predictable behavior because you basically, if you wanna have it every time, you gotta wait like a fraction of a second before you dash back in, and in that fraction of a second you can figure out if they're dashing at you or they're not.
Right.
And like I mainly practice that in arena.
I'm going
If they're
to.
against the wall though,
Yeah, it's only if they're against the wall, right?
if they're against the wall, they have nowhere else to go. Like they'll always be dashing at you, and if you don't finish a combo, they have no reason to block either.
I'm actually going to. I had a couple fights left here, and then I'm going to go step in Labyrinth just to kind of mess around while we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think that at some point Kabam is going to change that, but yeah, I guess for some of these fights I might just say fine and kind of learn it.
Even if they change it, even if they change the timing for the dash in, there is like the AI has nothing else to do.
Well, not exactly, because what they can do is, if they're against the wall and you dash back in, they can just program the AI to like wait a split second, sometimes a little bit like randomly, right, and then do like a light attack or something like that, going by what players are doing, kind of thing, or just have it be random so that it's not something that can be reliably done. I feel
It's
like it's
still
gonna.
not reliably done. You still get instances when the AI, when it's even back against the wall, it does the same thing that a player does when like you're fighting like an stun immune juggernaut and you're back against the wall, and um you're basically dashing back right against the wall, just like evading the heavy or something. The AI sometimes do that, but then you will still catch him on the way back. And yeah, with the Hector is telling me that um, Hector's telling me that with the backdraft you can do a light attack instead of a medium attack to be safer.
So the same thing except just use a light attack. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
I've also been kind of practicing a little bit. I just started it. Something that I've been meaning to practice for a while. Just kind of added on to the list of things that I should have been doing for a long time. Of just watching better for when they do. Like if I back out on a medium, just watching for that second medium. Like it's something I've already attacked into a good amount, but just really trying to make that like 100% of the time, not blocking. Just
Oh yeah. And plus, I feel like with the state of parry right now, and how blocking works, I feel finishing combos in general is a bad idea. You'll see like people, like there's punishments for finishing combos. There's punishment for finishing combos versus Yellow Jacket. Like there's no way of evading his level 1 if you actually finish the combo. I feel like Kabam is trying to like detract us from actually doing 5-hit combos.
I mean it's that's kind of always been there for certain champions. It's always been there for it's always been like that for Yellow Jacket, right? I've noticed too. It depends on who you're using.
Oh
So
yeah. Yep.
that's I mean I figured that out when I did Labyrinth of Legend or Realm of Legends, using Star-Lord against Captain Marvel, where yeah, if you use the 5-hit combo, you
They've
can't
changed
really.
it. You can now do it. You can now do it to Captain Marvel, but I'm pretty sure they they have changed the Yellow Jacket SP1 because it used to be very much possible with just doing 5-hit combos.
I don't know. I've always done a 4-hit combo on Yellow Jacket,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. Star-Lord here. Star-Lord's another one where like his special one, depending on what champion I'm using, if I do a 5-hit combo and then dash back, he'll clip me with his special one. Both Gwenpool, it's guaranteed. I'm safe.
Yep.
I can't remember the last time I got hit by a special one if I use
Also, when
Gwenpool.
it comes to champions that you're fighting and you wanna be baiting the special one, I'd recommend going completely stun immune on them to just to practice, or maybe just the initial parry and then you going stun immune on them. So you do 4-hit combos, you back off, you wait for them to charge at you, you charge at them, you do a 5-hit combo, there'll be an SP1, you just rinse and repeat that.
Let me. I'm gonna try to practice right now and see if I can do the get him in the wall method. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm just
Best of luck.
getting destroyed already.
Uh-oh. See? 5-hit combo.
But the thing about the 5-hit combo is it helps control their special meter so much better. Because that extra medium attack adds a good amount of power to them.
Yeah,
Alright, so he's in the
absolutely.
wall.
If you
Again,
do
use
a
the special.
4-hit though, if you do a 4-hit, like medium, light, 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 and then a medium, light, 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 medium for the 5-hit that follows, they'll be like at a bit above SP1. So when they take the bait, you do another 5-hit, and they would still be above the SP1. You can keep that going for like quite a few combos.
Alright, I'm gonna try to power lock him and see if I can keep him power locked in the corner after the special 2. Peer pressure guys, like we did with the Medusa crystals, we can get him to do this. Are you guys talking about trying to get him to do Labyrinth right now? That is not happening.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I have no resources. I mean, I still have. I'm still capped out on revives, I think, because I didn't use that many on 5.3, but I've got no potions. Alright, come on. I gotta get back to my special 2 now. I should have just got him to the special. I should have just hit him with a special 2 just for testing, but of course that special 3 armor break adds so much. Alright, so special 2. He's in the wall, but I have to bait out one more special. Okay, there we go.
Oh, legacy.
Wait,
Sweet
oh,
legacy.
damn it, it dropped off. I didn't realize. It's like, how's
That-
this dude getting power?
That ender rate is just brutal with the timing. You don't get a bleed on. It drops out real fast.
It does. It sucks away a lot of your bleed damage too, actually, and can mess up your armor breaks. Oh, really? Special 2? Whatever.
There is also the heavy chain situation with ender rate.
Yeah,
That feels very wrong to me, but
I'll probably try to do it for
yeah,
Juggernaut.
oh, absolutely.
But that's about it. I got no bleeds there.
Because the heavy has an increased chance to cause a bleed, or the 100% chance to elongate a bleed,
Right.
and it also has so much reach that even if they evade it, they'd still get hit by one of them. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I can't keep the Enervate on him. I mean, I did this, so I already did this when the first time in here against Magic. I didn't keep it on for like the entire fight, but
I did send you a little clip of me fighting Red Hulk, trying to keep the Enervate on him,
oh, did
and
you?
I did it for like 80 hits or whatever, and then it just fell off. I have like max deep wounds and all that stuff, but that didn't help.
Yeah.
The intercepts you're doing, you can also hold them
I just screwed
like
up there.
for like a fraction of a second before he dashes in. It really reduces the chances for like a mess up to happen.
Yeah, I guess I gotta hold it more, because I didn't feel like I was actually getting it there. Like I mean, I had him in the corner, but I didn't feel like it was in my control at all. I was just kind of doing it. I don't know.
Plus, GP has such a long reach with the first medium as well. If they do a dash back, you can still catch him. That's also what I like about Star-Lord. The fact that his little uppercut, that backhand uppercut, that's so much reach.
Yeah.
The one, that's weird.
Legacy is saying if I start a path, he'll start a path. Sure, man.
Start a path.
Psych. Alright, I guess. Damn, let me just try again. BG, read last. It's some good news. Alright, Fry Guy. Let me see. Good news, Brian. Finally got in contact with a real Kabam employee and got my account completely cleared. I got given a free tier 4 class Catalyst Crystal because I was falsely banned. Nice, dude.
That's messed
cool,
up.
Man. I'm glad you got your account back. BG practicing intercepts my dreaming. No, Aaron C, it's the real thing, man.
It does feel like a dream, though.
I really do hate this method, though. I gotta say, man. Like I swear, like as soon as I get it down, Kabam's gonna change the AI.
Once you get it down, there's basically like nothing you can't do with it. You can do arena fights with it. You can do arena fights even faster with it. Faster than like, you know, parrying and such, because parry is so messed up now.
Right.
Is your deep wounds at max?
Yeah. So the other thing is, the other reason why I'm kind of doing this that I didn't really mention, the reason that I want to learn this now more than ever is also because of that tournament at Comic-Con. I figure if I want to have any chance,
you gotta know. Yep.
I'll have to do this.
If you want him to dash at you, don't go like a full 4-hit combo on his block. Do one medium hit on his block.
Just one?
Yep.
That time I did 4, but alright. I did a 5-hit combo there, I messed up. Let me get him back in the corner. I did 4 that time too. Ooh, a little evade action. Oh, for some reason I thought I did 4 hits. I just screwed up big time. Alright, I've got to learn how to count. That's step 1.
Oh yeah. It becomes second nature at some point. You gotta do well enough 455 Dormammus with your 2-star magic.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really wanted the solo today. Some good stacks of bleed you got there, man.
I'm gonna try. I think this is a mistake. I was gonna try to get my special 3 going to see if I can get the armor break and enervate going, but the enervate's probably about to expire as it is. Nope. Okay, gotta bleed. Perfect.
Very convenient.
Ooh. And they're both gone. That's the only bad part. Is yeah, it's really tough actually to keep both juggling at the same
Keeping
time.
one on is tough enough. Because another reason that I don't really like Gwampo is how inconsistent the bleeds are. Like when I wanna power lock someone or enervate someone, I wanna know that, you know, they're gonna be enervated or power locked or whatever
Yeah.
for as long as I want. And Magic does that, but you know, Gwampo does have the damage.
Yeah.
Man, you're doing pretty good.
Just as you said that. That's
Did
pretty
you?
bad. I think I did a 5 combo. I'm not even sure. Let's see. Last ditch effort. I'm about to go down. Let's see if I can keep both the armor break and the enervate on. Commentator curse. Yeah, it's always like that, right, Tubes?
Am I cursed now? I don't want to be cursed, man.
No. Just
The mess ups.
common term in like esports and stuff. When a commentator is like saying like, oh, all they have to do is this or something like that, or avoid this, and then it happens. I feel like when I stun him, when I get an auto stun, it messes up the AI. Even if it's not on like the near the final hit or whatever.
Yep. That's another reason I don't like Gwampo.
Oh, I did like a light hit instead of a medium or something like that. Yeah.
Interception brought to you by the banana laser. If you want to practice this, you gotta do it in arena. I know your arena philosophy of, you know, not spending too much time on the matchups, but then once you get it down, it would be even less time than before.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is in the like, I mean, I guess in I do intercept in the arena because it's easier. It's their AI is really easy to predict in the
Plus, the stakes are
infinite
much
streak.
lower.
Yeah, that too. Ryan Grant, you're my hero. Love you, dude. Thank you, Galther. I appreciate that. I'm curious time-wise of how much time went by. I want to look at the enraged timer. I'm gonna do it again, and kind of try to keep an eye on the enraged timer. Hey, to banana today, Brian. Are you proud of me? Yes, Demiok.
Legacy Arena AI is different, but not all Labyrinth AI is the same as the Easy Lane, or the Star-Lord or Jane Foster. There's Labyrinth AI, like Venompool, who for some damn reason, he sometimes just starts blocking, man. He's just blocking for days, and then for other times, he's coming at you like crazy. So, yeah, Lola Labyrinth AI is very versatile. The Agent Venom AI is also different.
Someone was asking, or a bunch of people were asking actually, when I plan to, jeez, freaking evade. I'm just gonna push him, whatever. When I'm actually going to do the next path. I don't know. I really don't.
It's a bloody mystery.
Come on, get a bleed, thank you. Supposed to be a 4-hit, whoops.
Aaron C. Absolutely, the monthly event this month, for the Master Mode, the AI is basically the heroic AI, which is just really bizarre.
Let me see if I can get the armor break. Alright, so here's the thing about doing another path. I'm moving right after Comic-Con. And I don't know, like, technically I could do the next path before Comic-Con, and I think I could do it unitless again. Damn it, I'm not supposed to be doing 5-hit combo. Yeah, just talking too much, I think. But I'm quite busy. I just got annihilated. I'm pretty busy trying to finalize everything in New Jersey here, because it's a little bit different than just moving. It's like I'm moving across the country. So on top of all the other annoyances that come with moving, it's everything else. Like, my entire family's in New Jersey. My wife's entire family is in New Jersey. Well, kind of. Her immediate family, at least. Her business and her job and all that stuff. It's, yeah.
Dude, that's gotta be rough.
Do a path at Comic-Con? Oh man, actually that's a pretty cool idea. How sick would that be if I just like did everything up to the Maestro or something like that, and then finish it off there? That'd be kind of cool, man.
Make Adora do it for you.
Yeah.
So I'm
See
done
how
with
that goes.
Blackpool. Thank you if you want to hit Scarlet Witch at some point.
I need
No
a
rush.
soda. This is depressing. It's depressing, Lord Hibby. Wait, I'm sorry. What were we saying? What were you saying,
I'm
Cameron?
done with Blackpool, so if you want to take Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay. I was hearing Scarlet Witch, and I was like, dude, I don't have Scarlet Witch. I can't take Scarlet Witch in here.
Oh man, Scarlet Witch. If only she was as broken as she used to be.
Yeah. If you do a path at Comic-Con, I'll do a path at Comic-Con. Dude, Legacy, man. I feel like everything I do, man, it's like you're trying to like challenge me or something.
Brian
What the
Grant
hell,
won.
man? Talked him into letting you plug into the big screen in between tournament rounds. Dicer, they might do that. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I could talk him into doing that.
Do you think they're gonna like show the tournament on the screens? That'd be pretty sick, man.
So I think last year how it was set up, I think, you know, there was like a wall with like 4 iPads on it, and then above it on like the top of their booth, I think they had like some TVs with it connected. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
Sounds sick.
Let's see how Hulk does against Scarlet Witch here. This will be the first time.
Just saw your Hulk on the screen, and man, my attention just immediately to his pants.
To his pants, you said?
Yeah, Just right down there, man.
Alright, I didn't get a heal block while the poison was on, so that's the biggest thing that I was worried about. This damage is definitely way better than when I bring in Iceman, I can tell you that much.
Wait, what? Yeah, because Hulk is still at full health.
Well, I mean, it ramps up very quickly.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So much for doing better. Rip. Just finish it off, I guess. Oh, man. I really just got knocked by 2 special ones. Alright, Aaron, see you later, dude.
Now you're doing some damage, man.
What, are we only playing on iPads? No iPhones to play at New York City Comic Con? No, nope. I don't think there's any iPhones there, Legacy. It's iPads, man. It is iPads. From last year, at least. It was like my first time playing on an iPad. It's not so bad, man.
But it's not playing with your thumbs anymore, right? Or is it? Can you use it?
No, I was still playing with my thumbs.
That sounds very wrong.
Shut up, Beto. I'll talk if I want. Brian, should I rank 4 my 5-star Rhino or wait and save for better dupe like my 5-star Voodoo? I would not rank 4 Rhino. Kyle. I would not. It's not so bad, Legacy, man. I did one fight and I was able to beat the boss last year in that single fight that I did. Brian, urgent question. What's your favorite cheese? I need to know. It's clearly mozzarella, dude. Pizza, mozzarella sticks. Alright.
Have you ever had like fresh mozzarella?
No.
Oh man, you're missing out. Big time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even really eat cheese that much anymore just because of all the cheese overload that I've had in my life. I feel like that was my drug.
I don't think you can have too much cheese.
Oh, you sure can.
What have we done, man?
No, I don't know.
There's the cheese.
It just reminded me of Always Sunny. How much cheese is too much cheese? Oh, I should have saved this for special 3. What am I thinking? No focus tonight. I've just been using special, like, it hasn't been broken for me at all. Like, none of my specials are getting parried the past, like, 3 days. And I just use my special 2 all the way going through map 6.
Until one of them does, and then you die in map 6.
Yeah.
Or in war.
Come on, dude, bleed.
He's reducing your offensive ability accuracy by like 60% with all those armor ups.
Yeah. I still managed to get 2 bleeds on him, luckily, right here. Monster is the best cheese, dingus? Eh. I'm gonna go through my second heal. Oh, it's processing. Okay, let me hold off. This guy's stutter stepping like crazy. Ultron or Vision to rank 5. Carl, do you need somebody that can reliably get you through Alliance Quest? If so, go Ultron. If not, go Vision.
I find myself using Vision less and less because magic, and you know, magic does whatever Vision does. It's even better.
Yeah, like the Age of Ultron one, because OG Vision, I feel like that dude's irreplaceable. But yeah, I don't really use my Age of Ultron Vision anymore, actually.
The OG Vision. Oh, your Age of Ultron Vision is in defense, man.
Yeah, I mean he is now.
Diversity. Man, the champs we have put on defense.
J Money, yeah, I have a video of Gwenpool versus Winter Soldier. It varies though the amount of hits. It depends on what build I'm using. Like when I was running my I actually had like a separate build. I was just using like my Labyrinth build when I was farming potions like mainly last time. And if I let myself get hit a few times, on average it would take anywhere between like 82 and 90 hits if I got into like below 50%. If I don't go below 50%, because sometimes it's annoying and I just feel like attacking right away, it was taking around like 105. With the current build that I have right now, I think it's around like 110, 112, something like that. But if I get lucky too, it can be much less than that. But on average, I'd say like 110-ish.
That's why you were spoiled by Gwenpool, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, man, I wasn't kidding when I said Hulk is not a is not a Labyrinth champion. Like I've been playing with this dude forever. I know what he's capable of. And comparing it to Gwenpool, you could see the difference. It's night and
Oh,
day.
compare anyone to Gwenpool, you'll still see a difference.
Yeah, but like then Medusa came around and everything, and Stark Spidey, of course
Stark
Star-Lord,
Spidey.
which just blows them all out of the
That dude.
water.
I'm not sure if you're. I'm not gonna get into the whole 20k units thing, because people who just not stop talking about it.
Yeah.
But if you're planning on doing Labyrinth with Stark Spidey, I'll just like listen to you and not watch it, because that dude's moveset just a nightmare. Why does he move like that, man?
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I feel like I've gotten used to it a bit.
His medium attack, instead of like being a dash forward or like a smack down,
That's really what it is. It's that one medium attack, but you do that medium attack every time.
Yeah, and one of the light attacks also.
I never really paid attention to light attacks.
It's just awful.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I get, it looks good for it's like fits his character and everything like that, and that's awesome. But yeah, just watching it and playing as it definitely throws you off compared to just a more straightforward champion. Cujo, sorry, just got here. What are you looking to practice in the arena? What are you guys working on? So we're just talking about Labyrinth of Legends, 100%, kind of planning it out. Trying to figure out the next path and stuff like that. Practicing, intercepting a bit. I guess we can talk a little bit more about the path. So, alright, so the next path that I'm going to take, that's kind of determined as the Agent Venom, Spider-Man, X-23 path. And I definitely want to make that the next path, because the thing is, let's say I get somebody that is better than Gwenpool at going through Labyrinth, whoever that is. Might even be in like an unknown champion. Maybe Blade is really good at it for whatever, right? Even if I'm not going to go for him, but let's just say that somehow I get somebody in the future.
Yep.
I want to be able to do the path that I feel like Gwenpool is kind of best at while I have her, and that's Spider-Man and everything, and taking down enemies that don't have 3.2 million life and shrug off my stuff, except for Agent Venom there. I want to be able to get that done with first. So after that, what would you say is like the next easiest? And Dubes, it might be before. There's a extremely small chance it'll be before Comic-Con, because technically, if I wanted to, I could farm the potions in like 2 days if I really wanted to. But I don't really want to do that, to be honest.
So I feel the past 7, the one with Red Hulk, Old Man Logan, Black Panther Civil War, Netflix Daredevil, Miles Morales, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Kamala. That's a pretty easy path.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad. Wait, is that the... That's not the 9 enemy path, is it? It sounded short.
No, it's a bit longer than the short lane.
Okay. Well, I guess the short lane goes through Star-Lord, it must, right? So,
The short
yeah.
lane goes through Star-Lord,
Okay.
Jane Foster, OG Vision.
Let's talk about Jane Foster, because everybody says she's really annoying. Let me read off her ability here to
Oh yeah.
let everybody know. When
You
blocking
don't.
an
You're not
attack...
gonna have a problem with her though.
Yeah, that's what I figured. When blocking an attack, Thor shocks her opponent for 100% of her attack over 3 seconds. So you just can't attack into her while she's blocking, right? That's it?
Well, in your case, you can after 50 combos.
Oh, this is one that Gwenpool gets around.
Oh yeah, it's a defensive ability.
Even without that, though, man, I feel like that's no problem for me. That's no problem for me. I don't have to. I don't have to do the I could just stand there and block all day or whatever. And worst case, I mean, if it takes me 2 or 3 revives, I don't really care that much, you know. Like,
Yeah, I feel your perspective on Labyrinth is from the perspective of a person who's like able to get thousands of level 3 health potions in 2 days.
yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, because
I
most
feel
people don't heal
would
up,
do
right?
that. Yeah, they just heal up to 4. They just like revive to 40%. Just go in there.
Yeah, exactly. So the attack is way stronger, and you can't really
Oh
block
yeah.
as many hits, right?
Hmm?
That's why I'm not worried about it, because yeah, I'll heal up to full every time, and it's whatever. When you talk about the short path, please talk about doing it with Star-Lord 2 for me. All right, Dicer. So I guess we kind of just talked about it a little bit, in that Thor Jane Foster would be tough without healing up, right?
Very tough. Doctor
So,
Strange is also tough, but
so all right, just to on screen here, it would be Star-Lord, then Thor Jane Foster, then Netflix Daredevil. You said, right? That's what goes through, or
Star-Lord, Jane Foster, and Netflix Daredevil, OG Vision, and then
oh wait. Oh,
or you there are quite a few short paths. You can take the Netflix Daredevil, then Venom Pool, then you go down from there to Black Widow.
yeah.
But you know the paths and the map there, they're different from the paths that
That
Robot
GM
has.
has, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me go to that one, because that's the more commonly used one. I think I have those saved on here too. Hang on. I hope I didn't get rid of it. Oh crap! I should have opened up a new tab. What the hell? All right. So we've got the ones made by GM, who upload this to the infobot. This is probably what most people are using. This is the standard path.
So GM is a madman putting Spider-Man in there. I had a friend going through the easy path, and he mistakenly took the Spider-Man route, and he only had a like Star-Lord 455. That was apparently brutal.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
So that's the exact path too that I put
Alright,
down for you.
the fourth one is the shortest one here. So, wait, what the hell?
I don't think the fourth one is a short one.
That's what it said, yeah. This can't be, there has to be something wrong with what I'm looking at here. Because yeah, on this paper here, it says path 4 has Abomination. It also says it's the shortest path. It has Star-Lord, Agent Venom, Abomination, Civil War, Black Panther, Daredevil, Venom Pool, Doctor
I don't
Strange,
think the little
Kamran.
paper is updated. Um, yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, there's a second paper here. This must be what it is. Okay, so the second image here. This has to be the short path, right? Okay. So how many fights this would be? Star-Lord, Jane Foster, Agent Venom, OG, Vision, Thor. What is Thor's ability?
You wouldn't be going through Asian Venom there. Star-Lord, Jane
Um,
Foster.
no, well, I'm just talking about for like Dicer
Oh,
if he
Thor's
was
ability.
interested in this.
Thor's ability is that every hit you land on him, he has a 5% chance to put a passive buff on you. That if those buffs take 30 seconds to expire. Max number of them is 3. And if they expire, you'll get stunned.
Okay.
And you can only get rid of them by landing heavies. And that's another one of the champs that you'd be doing a lot of that heavy corner trick with.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Okay, I see now. Yeah, I said Agent Venom, but it's clearly on the not that path. Okay, so Star-Lord, Jane Foster, OG, Vision, Thor, Electro, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Rocket, and Maestro. Dicer, man, I think doing the the easy path would be easier, man.
So the actual shortest lane that's doable with Star-Lord is the Star-Lord, Jane Foster, Netflix Daredevil, Venom Pool, 90 Cyclops, and you go down to Kamala, Rocket, and to Maestro. That's the shortest lane at the same time being doable with Star-Lord. Because Venom Pool's not there.
Did that screw up your future runs or anything?
No. You'll just figure that later.
Yeah. Make sure Moon Knight isn't on his period when you're fighting him. Yeah, that's a good point.
I have been fighting Moon Knight in arena. Every time, I just notice he's evading everything. It's been like 12 days, man.
That was the hardest.
How long does this thing last?
I swear that was the hardest part of 5.3 for me. Was that Moon Knight on like the science map or something.
I mean, he's still evading now. What is this, man?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Does this ever end? How long is a new Moon Knight?
Alright, I'm actually gonna open up. Alright, I guess I don't really need to talk about the paths. Wait, Jay, did I say hi to you before, dude? I saw your name. I saw you say what up, bro, guy. What's up, dude? I guess I just want to go through some of the other fights themselves, not necessarily the paths. Or if there's a path where, because you said there may be a path to bring like someone special, like Magic or something like that. Or you just said we would talk about Magic or something.
Magic in Labyrinth with Gwumpool, you'll be fine.
Okay, I remember like saying Magic before, and you said we'd talk about that or something like that.
I mean, in most people's cases, I feel they should just take Archangel with them if they're doing it with Star-Lord.
Groot sounds like he's going to be annoying for me because I think I'm going to have to drop Suicides. It says your Groot begins regeneration upon enemies' activation of their regeneration buffs. Does that count for willpower?
No. That's a regen buff.
Alright, good. BG do path 5 is your next path. Wasn't too bad. Jet Woo. So what I'm doing is Kamran laid out basically Agent Venom, and then like the easy path, but including Spider-Man and X-23 as the next path that I'm doing for sure. They're saying I got a guy in my line saying the shortest path isn't that bad. He's 100% Labyrinth, but Graphics said don't do it. So I just want to hear different opinions. Okay, it's understandable.
But if you wanna do it for your first run, just do the easy lane. Do the easy lane with the Colossus shortcut. That
Yeah,
Venom full fight can be very expensive.
it doesn't seem that bad if you can, because each of the easier fights is like a 200 and what is it, like 250 hit combo with Star-Lord or something like that.
The short lane fight, the easy lane.
Yeah, yeah.
Under 40. Yep.
Sir Metrical, why did y'all quit posting war videos? Just because war is kind of crappy right now, but I'll get back to it once there's some changes to war. It's just like a temporary thing. It's just there's nothing to. I don't want to upload a crappy video, even though I upload crappy videos all the time. I don't want to do that to my war videos. I like to make my war videos. So yeah.
So are you ready to be obliterated in war tomorrow? That's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah, guys, we're fighting someone. We don't know who we're fighting in war yet, but they have to be. I'll show you real quick. They have to be like one of the top 5 or something like that, because we're pretty high up there in rating. We're 28-31, and if we win, we get 126 points, and if we lose, we only lose 4 points. So we're 34th ranked. They must be like.
Imagine if it's like MMX or ISO 8. Like,
it might be.
Defense.
It might be.
Everyone with suicides.
And we know it's not Legion. And honestly, Legion's only like 100 or like 220 points. I don't know if I feel like that's not that big of a difference that we would lose, or that they would gain, or that we would gain that much. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know what their system goes by, but I'm thinking it's either like ISO 8A, Legion 2.
I feel like just starting the war, saying, just waving white flags, don't shoot.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's already over. It's already over. It's crazy.
I see a person asking about Liquid Courage with 5-star rank 4 Star-Lord. Don't do it, man.
Yeah, you do not.
Doesn't benefit at all from suicides.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. Like even if you wanted to, for whatever reason, like. Actually, no. There's just no reason. Let's just put it that way. I tried suicides with Star-Lord. Star-Lord was the first champion I ever took to rank 4, and I picked up suicides way back then, and I quickly realized that Star-Lord does not really benefit from them. Not in long fights. In a short fight, he can still benefit from them just fine if you're ending the fight in like 20 hits or something like that. But if you're even doing like 100+ hits, then you really don't see it.
So Star-Lord is basically getting 50% increase attack with every 10 hits. So
is it 50? I thought it was less than that. Isn't it less than that?
50, I think. Let me check. So my SIG 99 550 Star-Lord is gaining 57.78 for each hit. So
Okay.
that's,
Yeah, I guess it is.
570 per each hit.
Yeah.
And I also have maxed, glass cannon and such. So basically with suicides, you are starting the fight as if Star-Lord already had a 12-hit combo. That's why they just don't matter to Starter.
Yeah, and sacrificing your health when you're using specials and stuff like that, it's not good. Um, if you're like farming potions or something like that, and you could probably leave them on just fine.
Oh, you know what
But
other champ is really bad with suicide? Stark Spidey. Ah,
it's true.
got him.
When I get him though,
You're gonna drop suicide just for him?
no, I was gonna say I'm still gonna leave him on.
Oh, you're a madman.
If I was doing a run through, oh god, I don't know how to drink apparently, guys. If I was doing a run through Labyrinth with them, I would take them off. But yeah. All right, let me do another practice. Actually, hold on before we go back to that. All right, so the another fight here that I see other people say is tough and they have a problem with is Rhino, and I don't think Rhino is gonna be that bad.
Oh, you'll be fine with it. You have Grumple.
His physical resistance, and even though I cause bleeds, still the majority of my damage is physical. But still, I think like healing up that guy, I can tank a lot of that guy's shots. If I just get in close range, he's not gonna be doing his unstoppable charge at me, and I feel like he's not gonna be too bad.
I've actually like put Rhino twice for you, and Ultron once.
Okay, that's fine. Ultron's not gonna be a problem easier, but it is gonna take longer just because he's immune to bleed.
You gotta practice against Cyclops, like dual Cyclopses.
I can dodge his special one. I just like in war is probably what you're talking about, where I get blasted by a special one all the time.
Not necessarily, because the War AI is super different from Labyrinth AI, but plus War also always has parry. So if you go in too slow or just a little bit slower, you'll always get parried.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Cyclops is gonna be kind of tough, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I'll probably die a few times. I don't expect to one shot him or anything, but I'm not too worried about him. What does Rocket do? Rocket's upon reaching 2 bars of power, Rocket becomes unblockable until he attacks his opponent or is attacked with a heavy attack. So I can just keep him at special 1 and he's nothing.
Yeah, Rocket's fine. Rocket's fine.
Okay, sounds like it. Sounds like that's like a possible one shot with the amount of HP that he has and how much damage he takes. And
Rocket he just melts.
All right.
Even the Voodoo Rocket melts. Oh, that fight without suicides took like 600 hits, the shortest one.
That's
also another thing about intercepting. When they reach the second enrage, they become more defensive. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
What is your plans for Guillotine?
For Guillotine, she causes the bleed, so I have to have a bleed immune, right?
Yep. And you're doing Magneto on the same lane.
Magneto on the same lane.
And Venom Pool.
Well, it doesn't sound very fun. I don't know really. I guess the plan was to use Iceman. I think he's the best bet for me, really. I don't have anybody else that's immune to bleed that does
burst damage.
More damage, I guess. Even though Iceman, I mean, his damage is he's not exactly a boss killer, but I figured, hey, for one fight, I can get through it.
I feel like Ghost Rider would do better.
I thought Ghost Rider's damage wasn't anything that special either, is it?
With full suicides, if you build up his fury and his bleed, I think he can do better than Iceman. Iron Banks, who do you think the toughest fight was? Depends on the champs that I'm doing it with. I have done the Juggernaut lane with the 455 Hyperion, and that was a nightmare. But yeah, that was Juggernaut is hands down the toughest fight. Even with the power controller, it's really tricky to manage him. So you would power drain him or like power lock him at the right time.
Here's the thing about Ghost Rider. I don't think I'm ever gonna rank him up.
Oh man,
I don't get Catalyst, dude. I don't. It's seriously.
it's a draft.
We're going
right?
on like 25 class Catalyst crystals that I've opened up without getting a Mystic one. So.
I hope you get a 455 Ultron at some point. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to take him in there. That'd be nice.
I know you'd like just rank that Ultron on Duke. You wouldn't.
I don't know about that. I think
Would
I'd
you put a gem on him?
No.
Oh man.
I think he'd have to be duped too. I think I'd leave him at rank 3 otherwise. Alright, so I mean, I could solo Red Hulk here with my normal strategy, but I am going to try to do the intercepting for practice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Red Hulk is very hesitant to throw that SP1. That's why I feel like every time I do the power lock or enervate stuff, it makes the fight so much faster.
He seems to throw it fine for me normally. Okay, there's the evade. Ah, come on. That little evade that he did just slipped the enervate basically. I gotta remember to parry early with Gwenpool. A lot of little things like that I kind of forgot just because of how I'm gonna automatically stun anyway.
Parrying with doing 4-hit combos, it's way more reliable because you have a distance where you can see them dashing at you if you want to parry.
Damn, no bleed again. I mean, it's I could just back out and do the same thing with a 5. I'm fine with that as long as you don't go for like an immediate parry. Like if I dash back twice even, I'm okay with it. Because I'll have to do it less in the long run if I get 5 hits. Basically, is what it comes down to.
So I just saw a message in chat saying that there has been a leak of the Act 5, Chapter 4 rewards on Reddit.
Yeah, right. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna look into that, man.
Just read it to you like a little bedtime story.
Sure. Oh, come on, dude. So these evades.
It is pretty just odd that Gwenpool doesn't turn off those evades.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be too good.
Yeah, but Gwenpool is already too good.
It's true. Come on, bleed. Oh, good. Wow, I didn't think I got that.
If there weren't champs that are too good in game, there wouldn't be anything to, you know, strive towards and stuff. So is it in the new posts on Reddit? Because the top post is a bug report saying my Scarlet Witch just triggered Regen.
Yeah, I saw that. Of course, it's upvoted like crazy, you know.
Oh yeah, 150.
Oh, that was a 5-hit combo. Whoops.
I can't see it. Legacy, is it? Is it a troll? Probably is, right?
No, it has to be a troll. That stuff doesn't get leaked early. I get people trying to share leaks about like, oh, I just dropped innervate. Son of a. People try to share leaks all the time with me of like, yeah, I've got beta access or something like that, and they try to, you know, send that stuff over, and that stuff I feel like is believable. If you see something like that, that's probably believable if they have, you know, screenshots or whatever, but nobody has ever been like, hey, I know what the rewards are.
So an ex-alliance mate of mine used to be in, I think he or she still is a beta tester, and we may or may not have gotten a screenshot of 5.2, and back then it was Dormammu as the final boss.
Interesting.
But the other bosses, they were all the same.
I guess they were trying to hide it from the beta testers even.
Oh yeah.
But then wait, the collector was leaked super early though from MCOC mod, right?
Oh yeah.
So
the leak that the screenshot that I'm talking about, it was maybe a month and a half before 5.2 was released.
Okay. I remember, I mean, I was in a line group that they were sharing that kind of stuff, but I was just whatever.
Do you ever stay in line groups?
No. No, that was the longest one I stayed in, just because there was a lot of like really high level players in there from like, you know, like top alliances, and I was like, all right, I could probably learn a thing or two from these guys. Let me hang out in here a little bit.
Just bananas.
It was just too much talking though, man. It was like 80 people in there. I was like, all right, every day there's like 400 messages when I wake up. There's already 400 messages in the 4 Loki chat. I can only handle it so much, you know.
Yeah, the 4 Loki chat. We have some interesting messages. Never open that in front of anyone.
No. No, definitely not. All right, I want to see if I can get a kill on Red Hulk here. It's hard to gauge my damage because it took so long to ramp up. I didn't get an armor break on him for the longest time. So I did like 186 hits, but I did less than half of his HP, whereas normally I can keep up the armor break, and 186 is like, oh jeez, come on, man, seriously, I just walked right into that. But normally that's like enough to take him down past half.
Trying to keep the ender rate up though, it just gives your damage by quite a bit. Gets rid of your bleeds, and also it gets rid of your armor break faster.
Yeah. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Oh wow, I got lucky on that.
Jesus. Out of luck.
Alright. I'm dead though.
Imagine if Grumple like out of luck.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
It's fine, man.
I messed it up from the start. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time, and then pretty much done trying for the night. I wouldn't do it. I don't know what my plans are exactly, but I don't think I'm going to be doing this method for a lot of fights. I'm not sure yet, because I mean, of course, if I can, the better I can get it down, it'll make everything easier, not just specific fights.
For sure, yeah.
But it goes back to that same thing as I feel like they're going to change it at some point, the AI, so that's not really such a doable thing. And I still feel like there's a lot of room for improvement in my playstyle outside of intercepting. Or just different intercepts too.
Just get this down first, then we'll get to the other stuff.
Probably,
yeah, different intercept for sure. There's like intercept that doesn't only allow finish your combos, but it also lets you do it even safer. If that makes sense. You basically walk up to them instead of just standing there and let them dash at you. That's even safer than this one. There's no chance of them dashing backwards. Alright, Legacy, I'll check it out.
This guy to use his special too. Come on, dude.
And this crossbows in map 6. He doesn't let a poison stick on him, man. It's always shrugging it off.
You cannot punish Red Hulk special 2 for anything. Damn, dude, stop evading on me. I guess I have to use my special 3 if I can get the special 2 again.
That fight took 73 hits for a, not even a boss node.
This guy's evading like a monster right now.
Let me check this leak online. You ready to be serenaded, Brian?
Sure.
My angelic voice. It's coming through. It's apparently in the second page of the what gives me? There's 56 comments on it too. Okay. Grandmaster control contest. Grandmaster whatever. Chaos and erupted. But these words do sound like Kabam. But then again, we have learned how Kabam sounds. Doctor Strange. Yeah. Years. Hello.
Be a man and evade the special 2? Wait, I did evade the special 2. Or is that comment just really old?
Yeah, this is totally fake. Oh, Legend Run. I know it's fake, but
it's still exciting even though it's fake.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I feel like I'm more excited for the Act 5 Legend Run than for the actual rewards of it. Says a lot about my priorities.
I mean, that's the real way to show some skill, I guess, right? Oh, that evade! Come on, dude. I should stop throwing special threes. Yeah, that was stupid. It's over. Well.
There's no way. This is. Yep, this is bullshit. What?
Yeah, this is just practice, Eric. Just practicing intercepting a bit. I've killed this guy 100 times without intercepting. I kind of want to do it right now, just to get my confidence back up after after dying to him a bunch. But I got to work on intercepting basically.
It only takes like 4 energy to get to him.
It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. I'm gonna do one more, I guess. Screw it. Imagine if Red Hulk gave revives. Yeah. Now if he did, man, that would be... Labyrinth would be so easy to 100%. I don't think you can beat him. Shut up, Mo Battle Chips. What I really want to do is I want to beat Star-Lord, because Star-Lord is somebody that I have not soloed, and I've only taken him down like 60, 65, 70% or something.
But the strategy of just doing 4-hit combos and then a 5-hit combo to push him to SP1, you can easily solo Star-Lord. And you not worry about the end of it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, probably. If I just used it a little bit.
Yep.
Nothing or whatever. It comes down to time more than anything on that guy, just because the enrage timer gets pretty nasty. Come on, dude. I should have not gone on that.
You're starting to pick up the slow play part of the dashing. If you always like do the little fraction of a second there, you can make the decision of you really dashing in or not.
Yeah, I'm trying a little bit, but to be honest, sometimes my brain's just like,
Dash in,
screw it. I'm just gonna dash in, whatever.
Oh yeah.
This run just went to crap, by the way. I just just got annihilated by Red Hulk over and over.
Oh man.
It's such a bad string of combos or whatever. It's ridiculously bad.
Almost as bad as getting 2 SP1s from Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Alright, come on, Red Hulk. Use your special. No. No, I was trying to be aggressive so that he didn't drop the enervate. Rip.
That's fine, man. I feel like with the pass and knowing what you have, knowing what your champs can do, I think you're in a pretty good place to move forward towards 100% Labyrinth.
Yeah.
If you could get that done before Sparky arrives, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. If I got Medusa, I seriously would have done it.
You got Grumple, man. You got Grumple, and you can rank that Star-Lord too.
I just meant more of like, if I had to burn all the shards.
Oh yeah.
But right now, I feel like I don't need to have a good chance still. Like I'll probably. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't even say, but I'm hoping that I still get him with the amount of shots that I'll have.
It's all good, man. If you don't, you'll just go in panic mode, 100% it, and then Brian Grant Anonymous 2K.
Oh god, man. How's that guy still alive?
It's like the worst nightmare. Netflix Daredevil? Twice?
How's Mo Battlechip still alive? How many tries did you? What's your feature attempts at right now, Mo Battlechips? Oh jeez, I'm dead. It's bad. All right.
Oh man, I'm so looking forward to the Mystics next month. I have a 4-star Mystic gem. If I can grind for one of them, that would be pretty good. Not that it would matter because it's a 4-star, but you know, diversity.
Yeah, that's true. The diversity.
Gotta love some diversity. Jesus, no battle chips.
Yeah, 0 for 7, 5 on Iceman, 2 on Medusa.
Brutal.
So I'm afraid of, man. I mean, my odds right now, like I'm still in a decent spot because I mean I'm only 1 for 4 at the moment. Still pretty good. But that can quickly turn bad if I strike out with Stark Spidey.
I'm 1 out of 1. What can happen to me, man? I can strike out for like the next 20.
It's true.
Welcome, Bulldog or not. Happy to have you here, man.
Quit evading. No, why did I charge back in after that? That was dumb. I was safe. Jesus, evading son of a Hulk. I'm throwing in the towel.
Do you wanna
I'm just playing badly now.
Before you turning it off, you wanna show the little intercepting thing I sent you?
Sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, let me hide this for a second.
Oh yeah.
Which one is it? The first one or the second one?
Let me check. The first one.
Alright. It's like loading.
Oh yeah, I tried to. So I have noticed with the new iOS and the screen recorder, whenever I try to upload it to YouTube, it changes the layout of the video. So it basically, instead of being a landscape video, it's a portrait video, which like takes 33% or like 30% of the screen, which is ridiculous. Yeah. I don't understand how.
I don't know if it's gonna play.
You might have to like download it on your device.
Oh wait. Should have been a little bit more patient. It's good to go now. You know you gotta be 18 or accompanied by an adult. You talking, Jeremy? I'm assuming you're talking to Legacy here. Whatever you're saying. Wait, can I get this? There we go. This is me, guys. I'm playing no hands right now.
Oh yeah. Playing with your banana.
Ain't the first time.
So the thing, like, the one takeaway I had from that was that, like, at one point I had like 8 bleed stacks on Grumpool on Red Hulk,
Yeah.
and like I kept everything going, but then at like 4 combos later, it was just like no bleeds, no nothing. It's very inconsistent.
Yeah. I've noticed. I've noticed with Gwenpool, it's weird. It seems like after you get some bleeds going, um, like you can get, I don't know. It's almost like it's programmed that if you get a crazy amount of bleeds, that like it's on
Oh,
cooldown.
and
Like you have no chance to
I just got
bleed.
just super tired of doing the heavy stuff. It just feels like a machine can do that. Just feels so,
Yeah.
and that's like normal intercepting. Like he just evades and stands there, just gives another in. See, like 9 stacks of bleed right there. Like 4 combos later, there's no more bleed.
Yep. Yeah, dude, it was just a video that Kamran has. They sent over just to show some example.
See, the elevator's gone. Just the
Yep.
randomness of.
Yeah, there's sometimes there's nothing you can do about it.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Anyway, I feel like my job here is done.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate
Get
the
ready
help
for. Yep, glad
and the
to help
paths and
anytime.
stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Um, if you had any other question, and if anyone else had any other questions, y'all can find me in Fort Loki. My line ID is the same as my user there in game. It's 7 hours in it, so you know, no need to count. Anyways,
What's
thanks, man.
what's going on with your YouTube channel? Do you still upload stuff? Do you want people to subscribe to it? What do you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'd rather just keep low key. I don't wanna. Plus, I don't wanna like advertise on your channel.
I don't care about that, but all right, that's fine. If you don't really want to.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right.
Have a good night.
Thanks,
I'm
dude.
off for bed.
Talk to you
Thanks, man.
later.
Yep.
Bye. Let me hide this real quick while I close Skype. Guess I could delete this thing too. So, yeah, guys, I don't know next time I'm gonna do Labyrinth. I really don't. I'm itching to get like one more path done. I really should have just done it when I had all those revives, man. It I kind of regret it, but that's also back when I thought I had enough time to get everything done that I needed to get done. And maybe it's just because I feel demoralized that it's still taking way longer to do all my stuff here than expected, and maybe that's why I just want to say screw it and do Labyrinth. But at the same time, I really enjoy it, so yeah, I kind of want to do it for that reason too, you know. And it'd be nice if I could knock out a second path, and then if I got into a situation where, let's say I struck out going for Spidey, and I had 2 weeks left, and I had, let's say I could do like 2 paths leading up to it, so then I only had like 4 paths to go in those 2 weeks. It'd be a lot more manageable than having to do 6, you know? But if we get another event with double hero use, which I speculate we will in November/October, I'm probably going to do another path. I'm curious what makes you think that we're getting another event like that, Legacy. Like, it'd be nice. We got a ton of free revives and units and everything. You're practicing Xanity. You're about to do it too. You're about to jump in Labyrinth with Spidey that you got, right? But yeah, man, those events are nuts. I mean, every single day, 30 days. Right, 30 days times 25 units is an extra 750 units if you do it every single day, which, I mean, for Loki, we do it every single day. And then 30 revives on top of that. Like, what else do you need for a Labyrinth? You know, if you can farm potions and get those revives and everything, it's super easy at that point to do a path without spending units. I haven't been doing it, but I've also been tempted because there's still like 2.5 days left of this event, and everything's done. I mean, I did normal and everything, even beginner. I went through my single clear. I mean, there's not that much time left right now, actually, but you know, back when I did have it all done, there was still like N5.3 being done. There was still, what was it, like 5 or 6 days or something like that. And I was thinking, man, if I just hunted for revives in quests, I could still build up a good, you know, 10, 12, 15 revives if I got lucky, and it wouldn't be that hard to do. And then add on the extra potions that I have. It really wouldn't be too bad. Let's take a look at my inventory. I did have to use some revives in 5.3, but I'm still capped out. I still have 15 of these things. I just collected them from the stash, I guess. Potion wise, I burned a decent amount. I'm not capped out on those. Speaking of stash and stuff, I'm gonna claim some more of this. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna hold off for now. And maybe either do it Alright, I guess here's like the 3 options, guys. The next path is either gonna be like right before Comic-Con, which would actually give me practice for the tournament. So there's like a dual purpose there. Get a little practice for that. Honestly, I'm only going for 1 day though. So do I, you know, I don't how well do I expect to do in that 1 day? And I'm not going to be a tournament grinder who jumps back online every time. Like if I wasn't so interested in like talking to Kabam and meeting everybody and stuff like that, oh, you better believe I'd be jumping on that line immediately. As soon as I finished a round of beating the boss or whatever, I'd be right back online, right? The entire time I was there, with the exception to like get some food and go to the bathroom or something. But yeah, I still rather be talking to everybody and stuff like that. So the expectations to do well in the tournament are very low. But still, it'd be cool to do another path before then. So that's one option. The second option is after Comic-Con, but before I move, which is the least likely of the options because Comic-Con is the 4th. No, the 5th. And I think I'm leaving the 16th. And I have to make sure I'm good to go. So yeah, it's least likely. The most likely is right after I get to Seattle and I get internet set up. I'm not going to be able to stream or upload any kind of videos for like a week, and just as a way to kind of come back and be like, hey, I'm back, guys. Let's do some Labyrinth. Plus, while I'm on the road, we're gonna be driving maybe like 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, if not more, if there's traffic to get to like our next pit stop. There's still a lot of downtime where I'm not going to be able to do anything. I can't work on. I mean, my entire life right now is either working on videos or learning how to program and stuff, and I can't really do that while I'm on the road. Technically, I could still do some learning, right? There's no excuse to not be learning, but it's not exactly an ideal environment for it. And it'd be easy just to kind of sit around, farm up some potions and stuff like that, so that or doing it while my wife is driving, since we're taking turns, and just get all the stuff like that, so that when I do get to Seattle, I'd be good to go. So yeah, I don't know. That's probably the most likely option. Another option, someone offers you a buttload of money for your account at Comic-Con and we never see you again. Well, that's an option depending on how big that buttload is. Thinking of taking a quick flight to New York, but the wife wants to come, so double the cost, so I'm still 50-50. Would you have access to Comic-Con, or would you just come to like the community party? Hey guys, I'm running 505 AQ full science lane, Crossbones or Daredevil Classic to rank 5. We have Gwenpool on rank 5. I'd probably go Crossbones personally, Mad JJ. Yeah, I don't know if you'd use Crossbones in Alliance Quest. I don't know if you'd use either of those champions in Alliance Quest, but just in general, I feel like Crossbones will get a little bit more used in Daredevil Classic, even though I ranked up Daredevil Classic because I already had solutions. I don't know. I don't think you really need either of them. Both kind of just bonuses. Ryan can help you win on Thursday if you hang out with us on Friday. Deal? Legacy. I don't need your stinking help. I'm gonna kick your ass all on my own. No mercy. Just kidding, man. As long as one of us wins, that'd be sweet, man. For Loki versus the world. That hasn't changed. Alright, I'm going to pop some crystals, guys. I'm gonna call it a night here. Who's a special guest? Fell asleep and just tuning in. It was Kamran. And we're just talking about Labyrinth stuffs. I still have to rank. Oh, the other thing is, guys, I still have to rank up Archangel before I could do anything. I still need to pull a mutant class catalyst before I could do anything. I have 2 full class catalysts right now sitting in my inventory, and after Alliance Quest we should have another 1. Units? Yes. Yes, 225. Boom. That's some serious... Oh, man. It feels so good pulling 225 units out of these crystals, man. I love it. Spin the egg? Not happening. I can do 400k in one shot at Red Hulk with 4-star Star-Lord. Then I eat the Enraged timer. I'm good to go for easy path. I don't know how much damage is good for a 4-star. Sounds like it's decent at least. I'm from California, so I would go for all access if I make a flight to New York. Ah, okay, Max. Well, I don't think you can get in Comic-Con anymore unless you, well, there's always ways, right, I guess. But I think they've made it tough to get into Comic-Con if you're not like fan verified or whatever. I don't know how you get in even, honestly, the way they have it set up. For Comic-Con, it seems like it's really difficult to get in. Like if those tickets were not purchased by you, I don't know how you get in. There's got to be a way around it, right? But I don't know what that way is. But they've been sold out for a while, dude. So yeah. Biggest troll will be when we all get a 3-star from our Grandmaster Crystal. I haven't popped mine open yet. Come on, see if I can get lucky again. Another 4-star. Not happening. Juggernaut. Of all the 2-stars, it had to be Juggernaut. Of course. If you had 100K, are you going to spin the egg? Like 100K donation? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, 100K. I'll spin it. Sure. Send it over. Let me make sure it clears and there's no chargebacks or anything, and then sure. I'm trying to get better at MCOC gameplay. Trying to do 3-star Star-Lord on Realm of Legends Winter Soldier to try to get better at keeping combo. Good idea or no? Demiok, I would say unnecessary. Do you have a 4-star Star-Lord? If you do, I would say just go with your 4-star Star-Lord, and you still learn plenty. You still learn plenty, and you can get potions and stuff like that. That'll help you advance in the game in other ways, just by saving you units elsewhere. And no on 4-star Star-Lord. Okay. What about like 4-star Gwenpool? Maybe she's not the best example actually because of her auto stuns. I don't know. I feel like you can practice with any champion. It doesn't have to be 3-star Star-Lord, but I'm trying to think like how fast does 3-star Star-Lord kill him? It's been a very long time since I've done anything like that. I would love to win that tourney. Dude, I think we'd all love to win that tourney, honestly. Night, Bry Guy. Alright, Legacy. Have a good one. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here. I will be back tomorrow, of course. I'm trying to think. I mean, there's going to be a video tomorrow. But I shouldn't say any more because every time I say more, there's no video that it gets uploaded. So, yeah. But I'll definitely be back for streaming. That's guaranteed, pretty much, unless, like, my computer fries or something. Legacy, did that 225 units, did that help me catch up to 20K at all? Compared to you? I don't know where you're at. But whatever, I'll be back tomorrow night, guys. Everybody have a good night. Thank you very much for the Bido. He sent over $2 troll dollars. Thank you. And also had a sponsor tonight. So, yeah, appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. You never read my comments? Well, I just read that one. Good night.